Welcome back. Now it's time for the fun stuff. This is where you're going to want to go grab your wife or your husband or your investment partner because things are about to get real as we go through this and I take all the things in my head and give you actionable steps while filling your brain with my knowledge. This just might be the investment break you've been looking for, seriously. We're talking about Tulum, and again, the rest of Mexico as well, but Tulum is one of the fastest growing cities in Mexico, and I'd be willing to say in the whole world with how much growth is really coming. It's nestled in the beautiful state of Quintana Roo. We'll dive deep into the numbers later in the course by using my personal unit and the 11 other units I operate for the investors as an example. I'll help you understand this lucrative potential that exists within this booming market. So let's jump into it. Why Tulum? Let's start with the basics. Tulum is a coastal town located in the Quintana Roo state of Mexico. Its picturesque beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant culture scene make it an attractive tourist destination. But the appeal of Tulum extends far beyond its natural beauty and cultural allure. Why should you consider it as a prime location for the real estate investment like I did? Well, let's explore. Tulum is one of the main tourist hotspots in the Mexican state of Quintana Roo, as I mentioned. It has seen a tremendous tourism increase by 7.5% in 2021 alone. There's over 30,000 Americans landing in the Cancun airport daily. If you're familiar with AirDNA, I pulled some numbers for you, but it's important to note, these are averages, and I like to underpromise and over-deliver. With the right strategy and the right property, you can achieve an 8% to 12% cap rate without appreciation. With appreciation, easily over 20% if you do it right. But don't worry, I got you. The AirDNA data showcases short-term rentals averaging 46% occupancy, generating an average daily rate of around $107. This also includes about 3,500 one-bedroom units, which actually brings the average down, and I'll get to this a little bit later. But pulling in monthly revenue of about $1,200, it's clear that Tulum has a booming short-term rental market. Obviously, my goal is to make more for you, and I'm going to tell you how. With that said, we have a few advantages to discuss here in Tulum. 1, a strong economic growth. 2, favorable property prices. 3, thriving tourism industry. 4, government support and stability. And 5, expanding infrastructure. So let's jump into these. Advantage number 1, strong economic growth. Tulum is experiencing rapid economic growth, making it a hotspot for real estate investments. With a booming tourism industry, increasing job opportunities, and a growing expat community, the demand for properties in Tulum is on the rise. This translates to excellent potential for ROI and long-term appreciation. To give you some numbers, in 2019, the state of Quintana Roo, where Tulum is actually located, had a GDP growth of 2.5%. higher than Mexico's national average of 0.1%. I actually heard a statistic yesterday that this state is only about 16% developed. It's amazing. And to give you a comparison, the real GDP growth rate of the USA in 2019 was 2.3%. This positive economic trend is reflected in the real estate market where we're seeing a surge in demand for both residential and commercial properties. In 2016, Forbes reported 74% increase in Tulum's occupancy rate, a testament to the city's escalating popularity. This boom isn't slowing down either. In fact, Tulum has become a hotspot for digital nomads, young entrepreneurs, crypto, further solidifying its status as a vibrant, exciting place to be. I actually finally made it to Argentina, just not in my car. I went to the La BitConf in November with the Tulum Crypto Club to support the growth of Tulum in the crypto space. But let's not forget about hard data. According to Statista, tourism consumption in Mexico has grown by 7.5% just in 2021 alone. This upward trend directly translates into increasing demand for short-term rentals, providing an ideal environment for rental property investment regardless of the pandemic. And let's jump into advantage number 2, favorable property prices. One of the biggest advantages of investing in Tulum is the favorable property prices compared to other popular destinations, including all of the United States and Canada. While prices have been steadily increasing, they are still relatively affordable, allowing investors to enter the market at a reasonable cost and make the same, if not better, percentage returns. This opens up opportunities for both entry-level and high-end investments. For example, consider my own property. I purchased it for $430,000 in 2021. Over the past few years, its value has grown, and I believe now it's worth around $620,000 with my Airbnb numbers and performance of 23% cap rate in just less than 2 years. Advantage number 3, thriving tourism industry. Tulum is renowned for its stunning beaches, ancient ruins, and a vibrant culture, attracting tourists worldwide. The thriving tourism industry ensures a steady rental income stream for investors interested in short-term rental properties. With the rise of platforms like Airbnb, you can tap into the lucrative vacation rental market and generate substantial cash flow. Now, let's look more closely at the relationship between the tourism industry and the Airbnb rentals in Tulum. The tourism industry has experienced tremendous growth, and this has directly impacted the Airbnb rental market. Tulum's popularity as a tourist destination has led to a significant increase in the number of visitors seeking unique and authentic experiences. Many travelers prefer the convenience and personalized touch of staying in a vacation rental rather than your traditional hotel. This preference has created a high demand for Airbnb rentals, specifically in Tulum. Now, investors who own properties in Tulum have been able to capitalize on this trend by listing their properties on Airbnb, and that's why we're here. The steady influx of tourists ensures a consistent flow of rental income, allowing investors to enjoy attractive returns on their investments. In fact, during the peak of Tulum's tourism boom, some investors were seeing rental returns of 15 to 20% returns without the appreciation factored into it. The rise of platforms like Airbnb has made it easier for property owners to connect with these travelers and market their rentals effectively. With the right property management strategies in place, investors can maximize their rental income and take advantage of Tulum's thriving tourism industry. It's important to note that Tulum's appeal extends beyond its natural beauty and cultural attractions. The city has become a hotspot for digital nomads, young entrepreneurs, and high-end travelers. This diverse crowd, along with the influence of social media and celebrity endorsements, has contributed to Tulum's exponential growth in tourism and the subsequent demand for Airbnb rentals. By investing in a property in Tulum and leveraging the power of Airbnb, you can tap into this lucrative market and generate substantial cash flow. The combination of Tulum's allure as a tourist destination and the convenience of Airbnb rentals presents a unique opportunity for the investors looking to profit from the booming tourism industry. And by the end of this course, you'll be a seasoned vet in making the right investment decision that supports your goals. Advantage number 4, government support and stability. The Mexican government has shown a strong commitment to supporting foreign investments in the real estate sector. They have implemented policies and regulations that protect the rights of foreign investors, providing a secure and stable environment for investments. This level of government support adds an extra layer of confidence for those considering investing in Tulum. In fact, foreigners can purchase a home through something that is called a fideicomiso, which allows foreigners like you and me to own real estate here in Mexico. And I'll go further in depth in this a little later. Advantage 5, expanding infrastructure. Tulum's infrastructure is rapidly expanding to accommodate the growing population and tourism industry. New roads, the new Tulum airport, as well as the Mayan train will connect other cities that are difficult to reach with hard-to-maneuver roads. Specifically in Tulum, we have all sorts of amenities that are being developed, making it easier for investors and tourists to access the area. Soon, we will have an F1 racetrack. The infrastructure development further enhances the investment potential and ensures a positive future outlook. The Mayan train is projected to have positive impact on Mexico's southeastern region and significantly improve transportation and economic growth in the country. It's expected to create 750,000 new jobs in 16 municipalities and 150,000 new jobs associated with the rural economy by 2030, in addition to the 80,000 employment opportunities already created in 2020. The project also projects a $105.6 million increase in the local economy and a 15% reduction in poverty. That's awesome. The Mayan Train project is also expected to transform the whole entire Yucatan Peninsula economy and the real estate market, particularly in areas such as Cancun, Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Campeche, Mérida, and Puerto Morales, as well as Chetumal. With an increase in demand for properties near the railway system stations, property values are prone to rise. Here's a side note. This is why I said I can help you in all of Mexico. I also have very lucrative projects located along the railway for investors looking for great returns. But Tulum has experienced such rapid growth for a multitude of reasons. The combined efforts of the local community, innovative entrepreneurs, and supportive government policies have truly positioned this city on the map. They have promoted sustainable development, which also adds a unique value to this real estate market. But it's not just about local efforts. Tulum has significantly benefited from social media and celebrity endorsements as well. Major influencers and actors that you and I know, like Paris Hilton, Leonardo DiCaprio, Karen Barrera, and even Al Pacino, have given Tulum an organic advertisement that money can't buy. They've showcased their memorable experiences here in Tulum to millions of followers, which has sparked widespread interest and boosted the city's allure to unprecedented heights. In conclusion, Tulum presents a unique and exciting opportunity for real estate investors. Between its strong economic growth, attractive property prices, thriving tourism industry, government support, and expanding infrastructure, there's never been a better time to consider an investment in this rapidly growing city. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The opportunity to invest in Tulum is here. The perfect time to take that step is now. The rest of this course is going to dive deep into every question you have to help you make the right decision about where you want to invest. In the next section, we'll explore the benefits and the challenges that we have here. So let's go.